Now this one is going to be tough. I know you've seen the title, so let's jump right in. It's a year later from the previous two stories, so I'm 18 now and looking to settle down. So I was done with the weekend special, done with my dear Bonnie, so now I was looking for a woman to make my wife. Yes, I know, Simp Nation right here, I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. We attended the same church, of course, and she was quiet, and she and her two friends were seen as the future madams of the church. You know, those young church sisters that don't drink or smoke or party? They are like the elders of the youth. They pray for the youth newcomers or for someone who just needs guidance. If you needed that, you'd call the nurse, Lost, or Green Leaves. All these names will be revealed in time. So somehow Nurse and I started hanging out because she did her community service at the local day hospital, which was around the corner from my place. So after work she would come by. We would hang for hours and then I'd walk her home like just before midnight or so. I repeat, young men, walk the girls home. It always works. But anyway, we would talk about everything under the sun and even have our own little Bible study. She would tell me about her fears and traumas she went through in life, and we would just bond. She would sometimes tell me some funny and mostly gross stories that happened at the hospital that day. I would look forward to seeing her every afternoon. One night we were chatting on the phone and I asked her, yes, I'm sure you remember my previous story, that I always ask for permission. Don't just assume. I digress though. So one night I asked her, what would you do if I kissed you one day? She says, I guess you'll have to do it to find out. I get excited because now I know when she comes over, I am kissing. Next day comes, I wake up, clean my room and wait whole day in anticipation for 5:30 summertime, so it got dark later. Now the clock strikes upon the hour and my game begins to change. Yeah, she knocks on the door, I open, I invite her in. Now remember, I'm a simp at this time, so it took me probably 2 hours to finally do it. Kissing, that is. And it was worth the wait. She was laying on her back on my bed and I peered over her and gently went in for the kiss. FYI, Nurse and I never went all the way. Now kids, lesson number 2. Whether you're male or female, it don't matter. If someone you just kissed or did something intimate with tells you, let's not tell anybody. Let's keep this between us. Be aware. Be focused, be vigilant. So Nurse and I become a thing and we do our thing for months. From December 07 till into the new year, we have fun, hanging out, going to church events or outings and then sneaking around and making out like little kids. Fun times. I had found my one. I had found the one I was meant to spend the rest of my life with. She was happy, I was happy, we were happy. Giving us the feelings of a mind that protects us. I can never have a mind on top and contagious. They will say my mind is out of line and outrageous. Cause I'm king of the kingdom come. Wherever you lie, it's a kingdom's time. You cannot deny that the kingdom come. You ever rely on the kingdom's come. Kipetis bam, uzobanju come. You gotta get salt to setolim bam. Gonna sand just some, rolling with skim some. You gotta get some if you want some tongue. Rolling and sucking and licking it. Smoking the doobie, the best of it. Bambalamfana and suck on it. Giving you freedom to pass on it. Cause none of you fit on the back of it. Honestly, you should be passing it. Coughing and wasting it. Hugging and talking, not tasting it. Bega lamfanuna manga gangaka uzophathwa ikhanduna manga gangaka uzolahla ithango ngiyaphaga gangaka ngenwa lapha bafak batlakat kubhlungu isisu mawuthetha uyakaka ngiphethi kakhulu ngiyavala I am capital akungenwa lapha ya for you Marekan. None of you can even stomach me, claiming the king is on summer break, hoping my absence is permanent, forgetting the power I went and spent. I am the king of this hip-hop shit. I made you feel like you hip-hop shit. Sitting with me at your big boy bench. It's because of me that you big boy stench. I gave the light to your father's life. The truth is I'm older than Jackson 5. You were in diapers when King was live. I saw the tape that had King and saw her as life. My
songs play on radio, no SoundCloud kid. I did what I did so you all could eat. I killed every bit so you all could heal. And because of me, of this hip hop shit. Cause I'm king of the kingdom come. Wherever you lie, it's a kingdom's time. You cannot deny that the kingdom come. You ever realize